Good afternoon and welcome. I would like to begin by acknowledging the traditional territory on which we are gathered today. I would like to acknowledge and thank the diverse indigenous peoples whose footsteps have marked the territory for centuries, such as the Anishinaabe peoples. For many of us gathered here today to celebrate the achievements of the students of University of Guelph-Humber, it is the custom and the practice on occasions such as this to take a few moments for personal reflection and thanks. We are truly fortunate to live in a country where, relative to much of the world, we enjoy freedoms, security, and prosperity that so many others do not have. Therefore, I ask that we respect the various spiritual and faith traditions represented in this room with a short period of silence at the beginning of the event to mark the opening of the Convocation ceremony. Thank you. Be seated.
I officially declare the opening of this Convocation ceremony.
Well, welcome. Applause. My name is John Walsh, and I'm the Vice Provost at the University of Guelph-Humber. Obviously, welcome to all our guests, family, faculty, staff, many dignitaries from the University of Guelph, our distinguished guests, senators, and all those from both Guelph and Humber College. Have I forgotten anyone? Oh, maybe welcome to our graduating students. Particularly, I would like to thank Brian Giray, the chair of the Humber Board of Governors, for joining us, and also Dr. Chris Whitaker, the president of Humber College, and Dr. Sophie LaChapelle, the acting provost from Guelph for today. Graduating students, when I first met you, about 4 years ago, I would think, I asked you to do 3 things, and I said I would remind you, and I am going to do exactly that. First, I asked that you work hard. Very few things are accomplished in life without hard work. And you have done so. Otherwise, you would not be in this room now. Congratulations. Second, I asked that you work to develop leadership skills working as a team. Because very few things in life are accomplished alone and without the assistance of others. You have done that, and the evidence is in your contributions to the experience at the University of Guelph-Humber through community engagement, various clubs, societies, and student governance that so enriches the experience of being at a university. Thank you. The third thing I asked you to do was to enjoy what you do. Have fun. This is not just a clever little phrase added on to the end of the first 2 important things. It is absolutely crucial to your success, because very few things can be accomplished without perseverance. And unless you enjoy what you do, you will not have what it takes to sustain you through the ups and downs of life as you pursue your ambitions. You have done what I asked you to do, and in a short while, you will receive your reward for that. All the people behind me on this stage, and many, many others who cannot be here today, are tremendously privileged to have been part of your journey, the journey that has brought you here. We are proud to have been part of your life as you make this transition to various professions and to graduate studies, and to make a difference in the families, the communities, the organizations, the country in which you live. Finally, might I just address a comment to the parents and families and friends, your guests, that join us here today. If you are as proud as we are of these graduating students, of their achievements and of their potential, would you mind joining me in congratulating them in the usual manner? Madam Vice Provost, I know that today is a dignified occasion of ceremony, but I must depart from the prepared script just a moment to say, boy, do you look good. You do. You look great. Graduates, you will soon receive your various degrees and diplomas. But don't think you are leaving. The University of Guelph Humber Alumni Association is eagerly awaiting your membership as you leave this hall. It is now my pleasure, of course, to invite representatives of our founding institutions to bring greetings. Most particularly, I invite Dr. Sophie LaChapelle, Acting Provost from the University of Guelph, to bring greetings to this convocation.
Hello, my name is Sophie LaChapelle, and I am the Acting Associate Vice President Academic at the University of Guelph. On behalf of the University of Guelph, I want to welcome you to today's convocation ceremony. It is an honor for me to be here and to see so many of you present on this beautiful day. Graduates, this day is the culmination of hours of work and years of dedication, and you should feel very proud of all that you have accomplished to get to this moment. I am sure it has not always been easy, but you did it. I know that along the way there have been moments of doubt and difficulty, but I know that there have been also times of great joy. I want to acknowledge everyone on the platform, all of the faculty and staff that have taught you and been part of this journey with you. It has been a privilege for all of us. I also want to acknowledge your family and the important role they played in helping you get to this day. In getting prepared for today, I thought, what can I say? They will likely expect words of wisdom, but to be honest, I'm still figuring things out myself. When students tell me that they don't know what they are going to do with their life, I tell them that it's okay, that I am 44 years old and I still don't know what I'm going to do with my life. And I like that about myself. So I think that this is my message. Stay curious, continue to learn, recognize opportunities and be open to them. Don't be afraid of changing your mind, and don't be afraid of change. I have an 8-year-old daughter, and I tell her that all I want is for her to follow 4 principles, and that if she does this, she and I will always be okay. I tell her to always do her best, be kind to others, be kind to herself, and above all, have fun. I share those principles with you today because they have served me well, and I hope that you take them with you as you begin the next chapter in your life. So enjoy the moment, you deserve it. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Chris Whitaker, President of Humber College Institute of Technology and Advanced Learning.
Thank you very much, Sophie, and good afternoon, everyone. This is a great day of celebration, for sure. So let's have some fun. All right? Quiet group, we'll get you going. Members of the platform party, honored guests, faculty and staff, family, friends, and especially our graduates, who, yes, are looking very fine today. It's my pleasure on behalf of the entire Humber community to welcome you to today's convocation and bring greetings from Humber. That little campus that we share together, UGH and Humber, and you folks have been a very big part of. Convocation is the highlight of the academic year because it represents the culmination of a significant commitment and a lot of hard work on the part of our students. Today we celebrate achievement and look ahead to the new beginnings and abundant possibilities that await our graduates. On behalf of the Humber community, I congratulate the class of 2017. You've stepped up to the challenges of learning, developed new perspectives and skills, made new friends, formed new relationships, and most importantly, learned a lot about yourselves. I also want to take a moment, I too want to take a moment, as others have, to recognize those who have helped you along the way. In particular, our faculty and staff for their tireless support, wisdom, and encouragement from orientation right through till today. Also the families and friends who have supported you in many ways, perhaps financial, maybe emotional, maybe lending a hand. And they've earned the right, and you'll hear in a few moments when they do those shout outs as you cross the stage, you're gonna hear it, right? And I know some of you are gonna say it as well. We're gonna hear, "That's my baby," or "That's my boy," "That's my brother." Okay, so don't be afraid to do that, family and friends. Let's give them all a round of applause. I'm going to be waiting to hear that, by the way. As a founding institution of the University of Guelph Humber, Humber is enormously proud of the truly innovative partnership that provides learners with a dual credential and hybrid education. The University of Guelph Humber programs offer a blend of theory and practice to create highly skilled and broadly educated lifelong learners, ready for the workforce or further education. UGH has provided you with a great set of tools, graduates. You have the skills, knowledge, and capacity to achieve your own success. And how you use them is up to you. I encourage you to leave here confident in your abilities as you head towards your next destinations. While the world will always pose many challenges, it also offers incredible opportunities to those with the courage, the creativity, and the energy to seize them. Thank you for sharing the precious resource of your time with us and for contributing in many ways to the life of UGH and Humber. Everyone here today is proud of all you've achieved, so please remember to stay in touch so we can all continue to celebrate your personal and professional achievements. Congratulations, class of 2016. Good luck and thank you.
Our convocation speaker today is Associate Professor in the Department of Sociology and Anthropology at the University of Guelph, Dr. Ron Stanfield, who was one of the founders of the University of Guelph Humber and the original program head for the Justice Studies program. He has continued to teach in that program ever since. And this year, Dr. Stanfield's long-standing dedication to the program and to the students at the University of Guelph Humber was recognized. He is the 2017 recipient of the University of Guelph-Humber Faculty Mentoring Award. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Ron Stanfield to the podium.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, honored members of the Platform Party, family and friends, and of course, the 2017 graduating class of the University of Guelph-Humber. Please join me in congratulating them on their success. If you will bear with me for a moment, I would like to honor you by greeting you in your mother tongue. Guten Tag, bonjour, ciao, buenos dias, dia bom, dobra dan, dobra jin, jin dobra, horoshi din, shalom aleichem, salam alaikum, kosh amadid, sat shri akal, namaste. I'm not going to do the whole world. Tashi dele, vandekam, ¿Cómo está? Ni ao. Annyeong haseo. I don't think I pronounced that quite right. And ham jumbo. I sincerely apologize if I've missed anyone in the room. If you come back in a few years' time, I promise to have got the rest. I am deeply honored and humbled to have been invited to deliver this convocation address today. I will cherish this moment forever. Usually this honor is reserved for distinguished members of our community or occasionally retired faculty members, but only rarely for active faculty members. While close to retirement, I have a few years to go, so I'm still wondering, will I have a job at the end of this speech? But seriously, today we are celebrating graduates from the Justice Studies, both full-time and part-time, Early Childhood Studies, and Psychology. In short, the human services. Think about this for a moment. You have chosen occupations dedicated to human service. There is no higher calling than to serve your fellow human beings. You have every right to be proud of the career path you have chosen and the very important work you will be doing on behalf of our community. You have the opportunity to make difference in other people's lives. This can be challenging, since some of the people you will encounter will be marginalized members of our community. Pope John Paul II said it best when he stated, "A society will be judged on the basis of how it treats its weakest members." Who are the weakest or most vulnerable members of Canadian society? Surely this list must include our Aboriginal peoples, people of color, people with mental and physical disabilities, Jews and Muslims and other religious minorities, and the LGBTQ+ communities. In other words, the most marginalized members of society are our brothers and sisters, parents and children. In other words, they are us. It is easier to recognize the inherent dignity of all human beings when one realizes we are all brothers and sisters. Despite the beautiful and extraordinary variety of human appearances, just look around the room today, we have a common evolutionary ancestry, which means we are more alike than our outward appearance suggests. This knowledge inspires the spiritual values of tolerance, compassion, empathy, and love. I'd like to meet the robot that can express these values. These are the values that animate the human services and make them more than just processing people. To be able to demonstrate these values, you need to be able to experience them for yourself. This may sound easy, however, it can be difficult while trying to juggle a career, family, and other obligations of modern life. For certain, your ability to help others depends on your ability to help yourself. Staying physically, mentally, and spiritually fit can be a challenge when things are changing as rapidly as today. Indeed, we are living through one of the most revolutionary moments in human history. Only twice before, the agricultural and industrial revolutions, has technological and social change been as transformative as it is today. At times like this, it is easy to lose your bearings and engage in activities you may later regret. The antidote to change, constant change, is your values. Trust them to guide you through these turbulent and challenging times. Finally, let me say something about this amazing city and country we reside in. It is as if God went around the world, found people in every nook and cranny, put them in a paper bag, shook it up, and then spilled the contents onto the streets of the city. People from literally every corner of this planet reside here. Our diversity is breathtaking. On a personal note, it has been my great honor and privilege to have taught here for the past 31 years, 17 years at Humber College and 14 years here at the University of Guelph-Humber. During this time, I have met people from everywhere in the world. You have taught me the values of tolerance, compassion, empathy, and love, a priceless gift for which I am profoundly grateful. What I have learned is that people come to this country and leave behind the prejudice and hatred they may have experienced elsewhere and find a way to get along. This is not to say everything is perfect, not by a long shot. Racism, homophobia, and misogyny still exist, and we have an unpaid debt to the Aboriginal peoples who share this land with us. But never before in human history have so many people from so many places come together and lived in relative harmony. Other countries have noticed and are coming here to see how we do this. We are that special. We have achieved something extraordinary here, but it is delicate and fragile. We must not take it for granted. Other regions of the world that were diverse have fallen into sectarianism and hatred. Make no mistake, it can happen here if we are not vigilant. We have already seen ethnic hatred in the attack on the mosque in Quebec earlier this year. One of the most telling moments following that attack occurred when Jews and Christians joined with Muslims to form rings of solidarity around Canadian mosques, demonstrating the values of tolerance, compassion, empathy, and love. It is our responsibility to challenge our sick brothers and sisters when they spew hate, regardless of whether it is toward religion, gender, sexual identity or orientation status, ethnic or racial groups. In the famous words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., judge people not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. That is how we will preserve this precious community. I know you graduates are destined for great things, and I want to thank you very much and congratulations for your outstanding achievements. Good day.
Thank you, Dr. Stanfield, for that lovely address. At this time, I am honored to present a very special degree. Madam Acting Provost, Mr. President, today we take a moment to recognize the life of Lauren Bouchard and award her posthumously with the degree of Bachelor of Applied Science, Early Childhood Studies. Lauren received her early childhood education diploma from Humber College and was in her final year in the University of Guelph-Humber Early Childhood Studies. She made a great impact in both communities and will be missed by all who had the pleasure to know her. Lauren has consistently been described by her fellow students as friends as loving, kind, supportive, and helpful, as someone who would drop anything to help, who was always there, no matter what. She was someone who could be counted on. We are so pleased to be able to recognize Lauren's achievements with her family here today. I would like to invite her father, Darren, and her mother, Allison, to accept the degree on Lauren's behalf.
Thank you. Please be seated. Graduates, the moment has arrived for you. Will the graduating class please rise? That's a pretty supportive group you've brought with you. Madam Acting Provost, I have the honour to present to you these scholars who have fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate of the University of Guelph, that they may be admitted to their various and several degrees, with all of the rights, privileges and obligations appertaining thereto.
I hereby accept you for admission to your various and several degrees with all of the rights, privileges, and obligations appertaining thereto.
President Whitaker, I have the honour to present to you these scholars who have fulfilled the academic requirements of Humber College Institute of Technology and Advanced Learning in their respective programs, that they may be admitted to their various and several diplomas with all the rights, privileges and obligations appertaining thereto.
I admit you to your various and several Humber College Institute of Technology and Advanced Learning diplomas with all the rights, privileges, and obligations appertaining thereto.
Will members of the graduating class please be seated?
My name is George Bragas. I'm the Assistant Vice Provost at the University of Guelph-Humber. It is my honor today to announce each of the graduates' names. There will be four groups of students, and after each group is presented, we will expect some truly thunderous applause from friends and family. Madam Acting Provost and President Whitaker, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the University of Guelph-Humber, that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Applied Science in Early Childhood Studies Honors and a Diploma in Early Childhood Education. Catherine Agro O'Sullivan with distinction. Oluwatosin Akintade with distinction. Alvina Amelasweran. Shakara Andem. Ocean Arsenault Perron with distinction. Ariba Arshad. Gurpreet Kaur Banga with distinction. Dana Bernhardt with distinction. Christine Bigger, with distinction. Alicia Bryant Hansen. Alicia Baikima, with distinction. Jennifer Casali. Sabrina Cesario. Lian Chang, with distinction. Anissa Chernecki. Teresa Crawford, with distinction. Angela Crooks, with distinction. Elisa Menz da Silva, with distinction. Mandy da Silva, with distinction. Sarah DeAngelis, with distinction. Taylor Lewis DeSantis. Navpreet Dami. Victoria DiGiovanni, with distinction and the Vice Provost Award winner. Claudia Escobar. Cheryl Faria, with distinction. Sandra Fazio, with distinction. Vanessa Fiorina Ferra. Jessica Fernandez. Bianca Gaspare, with distinction. Chantal Godinez. Alexandria Gordon. Amanda Hamilton. Vasilika Maria Hatziatolias, with distinction. Matthew Hayes, with distinction. Elizabeth Horst, with distinction. Samantha Hosu. Kiana Jackson. Jecolia Joel. Tiffany Kapalka, with distinction. Mandeep Kaur. Rebecca Keene. Rahima Khan. Elena Conchar. Christina Kutro-Leotis, with distinction. Genevieve Kovacs. Nikita Kolasar, with distinction. Jenny Lee. Vanessa Lisi. Patricia Martins. Shanette McGee. Matthew McConey. Giselle Monge. Danielle Monti. Anita Mutu. Kathleen Morrison with distinction. Victoria Musto. Jennifer Nguyen with distinction. Sandra Nguyen. Kelly Afram Afori Ansong. Dahlia O'Neill. Manilyn Ong with distinction. Narinder Pabla. Miranda Palmer with distinction. Alicia Parjan with distinction. Melissa Poland with distinction. Jennifer Porter with distinction. Courtney Priest Brown with distinction. Tony Ann Paran with distinction. Harleen Rahill. Ashley Saby with distinction. Ivy Salagubang. Basma Salim. Stephanie Shuley. Vinu Sharma with distinction. Jessica Saperdanis with distinction. Avneet Singh. Karandeep Kaur Singh with distinction. Franca Spagnolo with distinction. Caitlin Straub with distinction. Cynthia Surjmohan. Ariel Taisiwe. Melissa Terranova Perez. Renelle Tesoro. Deborah Thomas with distinction. Danielle Thornhill with distinction. Vanessa Oy with distinction. Elizabeth Van Every with distinction. Amrit Walia. Rachel Webb with distinction. Joy Wakocha. Kelly Zuluaga Jaramicho. Justine Zupanchik with distinction. And that was the Early Childhood Studies class of 2017. Madam Acting Provost and President Whitaker, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the University of Guelph Humber that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Applied Arts in Justice Studies. Mansur Ahmad. Cassandra Allen with distinction. Crystal Anderson with distinction. Sarah Lynn Andrews. Maria Barcelos with distinction. Kenneth Michael Bickerton. Mark Blackmore with distinction. Jamie Linda Busato with distinction. Simbert Charles with distinction. Helene Corcoran with distinction. Andrea Davis. Vanessa Downs with distinction. Mustafa Durgan with distinction. Paulo Ferreira with distinction. Gary Harvey with distinction. Susan McLean. Carol Prasad. Amanda Pritchard. Tara Thompson with distinction. Justin Vandenbrink with distinction. Nancy Valenga with distinction. Ruth Williams with distinction. And that was the BAA Justice Studies Program class of 2017. Madam Acting Provost and President Whitaker, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the University of Guelph Humber that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Applied Science in Justice Studies Honors and a Diploma in Community and Justice Services or Police Foundations. Taha Abbas with distinction. Ilian Abu Jaoudi with distinction.
Congratulations.
Carla Acevedo.
Congratulations. Well done.
Victoria Adams with distinction.
Congratulations.
Peter Adamus.
Congratulations. Well done.
Ovis Ahmad, the Vice Provost Award winner with distinction. Adil Ahmed.
Ovis, congratulations, well done.
Sonia Alexic.
Bill, congratulations, well done.
Natasha Valentina Alaman with distinction.
Congratulations.
Taha Ali.
Tasha, congratulations.
Fatima Noor Amin with distinction.
Congratulations, nice to see you. Well done.
Sarah Grace Anfinson.
Tima, congratulations, well done.
Natalie Eden Antaby.
Sarah, congratulations.
Natalie, I think your brother's.
Martinson Owusu Ansa Aren.
Emily, congratulations, well done.
Sarah Caitlin Elizabeth Arnold.
Martin, congratulations, good job.
Sumit Atawain.
Sarah, congratulations, well done.
Brandon Balchez.
Sweet, congratulations.
Paulina Barbieri.
Brian, congratulations.
Jessica Elizabeth Bassett.
Elena, congratulations.
Stephen Robert Bell with distinction.
Congratulations, Jessica.
Balraj Singh Bhatia with distinction.
Lots of friends.
Taylor Francis Brule.
Congratulations, well done.
Christina Campbell.
Sarah, congratulations.
Daniel Vito Catapano with distinction.
Christina, congratulations, well done.
Alan Maciej Salej with distinction. David Minyoung Cha with distinction.
Congratulations.
I think people are really happy.
Jerome Everton Clark Singh.
David, congratulations, well done.
Michael Chernetsky.
Jerome, congratulations.
Nicholas D'Alessandro.
Michael, congratulations.
Tamara Davidson.
Nicholas, congratulations, well done.
Tenzin Dawa with distinction.
Tamara, congratulations.
Anthony Del Mastro.
Spencer, congratulations, well done.
Sumit Dhaliwal.
Anthony, congratulations.
Laura Diadamo with distinction.
Good job.
Adam Jacob Elzini.
Laura, congratulations.
Federico Samuel Facchini with distinction. Daoud Faiziar with distinction. Amelia Fejak with distinction. Julian Paul Fletcher.
Hi, Mila, congratulations.
Jennifer Kate Flood with distinction.
Julian, congratulations, good work.
Isai Fuentes.
Jennifer, congratulations, good work.
Sydney Louise Gall with distinction.
Sydney, congratulations.
Lucas Gendron.
Congratulations, well done.
Daniel Gottman with distinction.
Lucas, Nicholas, congratulations.
Natasha Grant.
Daniel, congratulations.
Michelle Grisbeck with distinction.
Natasha, congratulations. Well done.
Kevin Gutierrez.
Michelle, congratulations.
Kirsten Hurd.
Kevin, congratulations. Well done.
Selena Henry.
Kirsten, congratulations.
Brett Harrington.
Congratulations.
Joseph Angelo Italiano.
Brett, congratulations. Well done.
They're happy. Congratulations.
Aaron Jameson.
Joseph, congratulations.
Ian Alberto Jimenez Torres.
Congratulations.
Aaron, congratulations.
Milad Koshku.
Ian, congratulations. Well done.
Ryan Kotzer. Victor Koziol.
Aaron, congratulations. Well done.
Ross Kucherepa.
Victor, congratulations.
Sandy Labib with distinction.
Ross, congratulations. Well done.
Colin Lill.
Sandy, congratulations.
Adriana Millette.
Congratulations. Do you know who that is? Do you know who that is? Yeah, that's yelling. Is it a friend?
Celine Malone with distinction.
Well done.
Yeah, congratulations. Well done.
Aretha McCarthy.
Ian, congratulations.
Natalia Aniela Machenko.
Rita, congratulations. Well done.
Lindsay Miller.
Congratulations, Natalia.
Natalia, congratulations.
Brian Malloy.
Congratulations.
Lindsay, congratulations. Well done.
Gurpreet Singh Multani.
Brian, congratulations.
Jamie Newcomb.
Congratulations. Well done.
Luciano Nica.
Congratulations, Jamie. Sounds like your dad's happy.
Jamie, congratulations.
Michael Noguera with distinction.
Well done.
Sienna, congratulations.
Ali Omar. Kelly Pacheco.
Congratulations. Well done.
Manny Padashi with distinction.
Congratulations.
Puneet Panasar.
Annie, congratulations. Well done.
Charlton Patrick.
Annie, congratulations. Well done.
Devindra Persad.
Well done.
Ron, congratulations. Well done.
Nicholas Papaduke.
Congratulations. Is that your sister?
Nicholas, congratulations. Well done. Good work.
Mackenzie Prinz.
Congratulations. Well done. Pleasure.
Victoria Price.
Mackenzie, well done.
Lindsay, congratulations. Well done.
Trevor Quinn with distinction.
Corey, congratulations. Well done.
Tenson Raghuram.
Trevor, congratulations. Well done.
Stacy Ramswar with distinction.
Congratulations.
Daniela Razzo.
Congratulations. Well done.
Graham Rempel.
Daniela, congratulations.
Shanae Natalia Richards.
Graham,
Nikki Romano with distinction.
Lots of happy people in the room.
Shanae, congratulations. Well done.
Tanya Sahadeo.
Nikki, congratulations. Well done.
Marwa Salih.
Congratulations. Well done.
Hope Veronica Salvarda.
Congratulations. Well done.
Arjun Singh Sekhan with distinction.
Well done.
Congratulations. Well done.
Deepankar Sharma.
Well done.
Arjun, congratulations. Well done.
Gagandeep Kaur Singh.
Well done.
Deep, congratulations.
Harjap Singh.
Well done.
Congratulations.
Manjot Singh.
Drop.
Ravneet Kaur Singh.
Congratulations. Well done.
Simran Singh.
Congratulations, Ravi.
Adam Sotile with distinction.
Simran, congratulations.
Lots of happy people.
Camille Sowa.
Ron, congratulations. Well done.
Amanda Steinberg.
No, congratulations.
Ahmed Talash.
Amanda, congratulations. Well done.
Jenny Tron.
Congratulations.
Taylor Traver.
Congratulations, Jenny. Happy people in the room.
Jay, congratulations. Well done.
Jade Tudino with distinction.
Taylor, congratulations. Take your time.
Angie Vergara with distinction.
Jay, congratulations. Well done.
Harman Verdi.
Angie, congratulations. Harmon,
And that was the class of 2017 for Justice Studies. Madam Acting Provost and President Whitaker, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the University of Guelph-Humber that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Applied Sciences Psychology, Honors, and the General Arts and Sciences Diploma. And Kita Aurora with distinction. Bruno Barilati with distinction.
Tita, congratulations.
Christopher Barron, the Vice Provost Award winner and with distinction.
Well done, Christopher.
Crystal Benson.
Christopher, congratulations.
Congratulations, Crystal.
Holly Boyne with distinction. Tafari Aisha Brown.
Holly, congratulations. Well done.
Christelle Campbell.
Congratulations, Tafari. Well done.
Holly, congratulations. Well done.
Priya Chauhan.
Very happy. Congratulations, Crystal.
Congratulations, Crystal.
Simone Cyrus.
Sure, congratulations. Well done.
Jillian De Lopsh.
Congratulations. Well done.
Harpreet Kaur Dinsa.
Joanne, congratulations.
Matthew Elliott with distinction. Melissa Farinaccia with distinction. Alessia Fazio with distinction.
Melissa, congratulations. Well done.
Jessica Fearon.
Melissa, congratulations. Well done.
Eleanor Gabrou.
Jessica, congratulations. Well done.
Alicia Jardulo.
Congratulations. Well done.
Nathaniel Givens.
Lisa, congratulations.
Jennifer Lynn Hamilton.
Daniel, congratulations. Well done.
Rachel Hammerton with distinction. Victoria Hartsius with distinction. Elaine Wang.
Victoria, congratulations. Well done.
Jessica Hudson Blair.
Elaine, congratulations.
Carice Hilton Legister.
Jessica, congratulations.
Maninder Singh Jagpal.
Bruce, congratulations. Well done.
Jesse Jameson.
Amber, congratulations.
Nicole Johnston.
Jesse, congratulations.
Cameron Kerr.
Nicole, congratulations. Well done.
Eva Kochowek.
Cameron, congratulations.
Thomas Lee.
Oh, congratulations. Well done.
Zelin Lin Liang.
Thomas, congratulations. Well done.
Alexandra Myron.
Elaine, congratulations.
Vanessa Martin with distinction. Kira Hope McLaren. Landon Shea Odell. Jessica Lane Ong. Dorothy Paca. Sonia Pinto. Kendall Poirier. Melanie Premer with distinction. Joanna Razzo with distinction. Courtney Michelle Rende with distinction. Serena Asha Samaru with distinction. Amandeep Somal. Sonia Seuss. Maggie Stein with distinction. Jamie Lee Tremblett. Maria Solis with distinction. Kelsey Waters with distinction. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the class of 2017 for psychology.
Madam Acting Provost, President Whitaker, I ask that you confer the various and several degrees and diplomas on the graduates listed in the programme, but unable to be present at this ceremony.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the University of Guelph, I confer the various and several degrees in absentia on the graduates not present today.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer the various and several diplomas in absentia on the graduands not present today.
Well, graduates, you have done it. I think you all deserve a final round of applause. Following Convocation, a light reception will be held for all graduates and guests in the foyer. This is an opportunity to congratulate the graduates, and we hope that you can join us. We are all very proud of you and are honored that you chose to spend your undergraduate years with us. We trained you well, and we can't wait to see what you do next. Convocation is dismissed.